of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here. As it'll be...
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
In motion left, Bateman.
Go ahead. 13. And let's go.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run.
7 now from the 28. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be good for Baltimore first. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down, avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Jackson on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Hey.
On second down, here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And this doesn't quite work out as well as planned. They'll forfeit a few yards as he's tackled just past the 15. A good return there.
52. 38.
Throwing, Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it.
Completion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 3rd down at 6. To throw, Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
This game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Off the play fake, Young. And once again, this is Sanders.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Now Young. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that's moved to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had field goal. Too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give them good field position anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
Hayden Hurst, 38 yards. And the Panthers are on the board first.
And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
To the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Hill again on second down.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Edwards now on 1st and 10.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They've created a nice sustained drive off the play.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That one complete to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Give up the gun to Hill.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yo.
Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just
Saying the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Flowers going to go in motion right.
They
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may still to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now it's Jackson. A dump off now to Hill. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes.
And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And Edwards trying to push forward, but unsuccessful. They stop him short of the marker. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. It's Young on first down. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, red, cycle. 6, 7. Watch out now. 6, red.
Young to throw it. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Black shot. Red, yellow, blaster, 6. Blue stripe.
Now a first down throw for Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the P.
30 now. Here's second down and 3.
On play action, Young. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We are seeing two really confident defenses. Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now they go screen. It's complete. And, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
In motion left, that's Thielen.
Young to throw on 4th.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains.
17. 4-3.
Young.
This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
52 blaster. Fight 60.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Chark.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was held with
That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That's out quickly to Chenault.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And they're going to speed things up here.
Sanders is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check right. Blue check. Striker. 3-3. Smith red. Ready.
Once again with Sanders.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst.
So it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Bryce Young. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so because...
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back their way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, they run with Hill. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball 3, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Black Ultra.
Young will set to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Green Jack. Red Cycle. Mega.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away.
But how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Red, yellow. Blaster, six. Blue striker. Steel, black.
They'll throw again. Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Black swap. Chop, 17. Check, pink. Hut, hut.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And quickly they get to the line.
Quick, yellow.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll run again. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A game of 7. First down, Carolina.
Drill green. Yellow, go. Smash, red.
And Young's going to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Claws red. Hey, hey, blue. Light blue. Beetle blue. Hut, hut.
Here is Young. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Black ultra. Right, white.
Young on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game.
51-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Here's Jackson.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Two timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interest fourth quarter. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need.
This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Jackson.
And his ball is caught. It's a
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Zone red. Green gap. Red cycle. Red.
Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead right away.
Hey, red. Black up. Red, yellow. Strike.
Now Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime.
Young to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. His throw incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4-down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams. I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach John Ford right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker. Get me the first down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. John Harbaugh knotted back in excellent field position. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. Touchdown, Carolina! As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy.